Hey guys, welcome back to my craft room and back to the 30 days of creativity. I did do 4 days again, and I figured I would go ahead and share with you. I did them off camera, so it's just going to be a little show and kind of talk about it a little bit. Uh, I just watched TV. I got caught up on YouTube. I just didn't really feel like filming, so I feel like that's probably gonna happen a lot this month. I didn't plan on it, but it's been kind of having some nice days and like just kind of some really crappy days as well. My migraines have been coming back. I think it's just because of the work that's going on in the apartment next to us, and it's making my brain go psycho. But still coloring, just doing it, off camera. So, figured I would share with you. This is the fruit page, I guess. Fruit and vegetable, I guess. Um, well, no, just fruits, yeah. And then some sunflowers. So, I did the circles. I didn't do the edging because I figured I probably wouldn't really use that in anything, but these guys I can just put on a card with some cardstock and I think they would turn out really good. So for these ones I wanted to do more of that like painter brush style that I've been working on and kind of going outside of the lines, feeling a little bit more in control but less control, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and read the prompt. Sharpen those coloring pencils and let's bring this freshly picked page to life. We go traditional and use nature as your color palette inspiration, or we go bananas and create entirely new varieties of these familiar fruits. Purple pineapples, rainbow raspberries. I can't wait to see what you come up with. So I did more along the lines of traditional, but also I did do shading a little bit different. Let me see if I can get a better view here. So here are my blueberries and raspberries, which I did more of a purple hue. I love those blueberries. I think they turned out really good. So as you can see, I think I did 3 or 4 different greens in there just to give it a bunch of different shading. And then those flowers, I love how they turned out. Those colors are just, they're so pretty. And then over here I have my pineapple. I was thinking about going like really bright, but then I was like, maybe I'll keep it kind of not the focal point, which I think this, it turned out so good. And it's going to look so good on a card. Maybe a tropical one. Maybe with some orange as like the base. So as you can see, I played around with some orange and pink in those flowers. And then some blues in these ones over here. And I love the pears. They're so pretty. And then, down here, I did a little bit of a different variation on the greenery. I went more of with like an olive. And then I also added in some brown for the branch, the vining. And then I think that's a pomegranate back there, so I went ahead and did kind of more of a red. And then we have some sunflowers. And then I was thinking these would probably be more of like a grapefruit. Not quite an orange, I don't think. But so that's why I went with more of like a citrusy orange and yellow. And then over here, I love how this turned out. The shading that I got on all of these apples and tomatoes, I think it turned out so good. And then also the greenery. I love how the greenery turned out. I wasn't sure what color of flowers I was going to go with, because red is complementary with green. So I was like, I'll go with purple. Maybe that'll look good. And I'm not too fond of the purple, but it looks okay. I feel like, again, blue would have looked good. But I think I was just loving those blueberries and the purple on the raspberry. It looks so good. So I was like, I kind of don't want to do another blueberry, even though I want to do another blueberry. because I had done a little bit of blue in here too, so I was like, oh, let's try and steer away from that a little bit. Oh, and on this one I did use my green glitter marker from Nuvo. So you can I don't think you can see it on camera now at all, actually. But I think it turned out really good. I love this one because it's kind of more minimalistic, and it's gonna look really good on like a tropical card. I think it's gonna look really good. But then also, I love the blue. I think each of them are all cool in their own way, so that was pretty cool. I kind of try and do that a little bit with each of these ones that I do like sections each day. That way I'm kind of challenging myself a little bit, you know, giving myself a little bit of extra. And then we can go ahead and take a look. I think I marked, yeah, the habit tracker. We're almost halfway through. 2 more days. We'll see if the weather's nice, and then we'll decide if I'm going to do some more on cam or if I'm going to just do mainly coloring off. I think that's what's going to happen. But thanks so much for hanging out with me while I showed you my 4 days of fruits. That's cool. I hope you guys are having a crazy day. Good crazy, not bad crazy. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.